get to ride it, check it out on lap 1, which is, there's a few tricky bits on it. I don't know, the ones that haven't walked it, you go straight in a ditch, and then you jump over a road sort of, and then back in a ditch. Just be careful of that. And the last bit, you go in a ditch and it sort of runs you tight to the hedge. You've got to hop out halfway, so just be careful of those 2 bits. But you do ride it on the first lap, so go steady and check it all out. It's clearly marked where it starts and finishes. On the going, where you start, there's a holding pen before the start, so you push your bikes to there. You can't start and ride your bikes in the morning, so you push there as your start time comes, start in the normal way. You go straight onto a load of tractor ruts, 3 or 4 ruts, and they're all covered by long grass, and it's really slippery, so just go right.
This is the rider's briefing.
Until the grass is gone. It's not just 2 tractor ruts, there's loads of them, and that runs all along the side of that field. In the wood, that's fairly straightforward. There's quite a few hairpins, so you'll go along and you'll think there's tape across you, but it's actually, the track is doubling back, so don't go roaring through the tapes. First lap you got loads of time, so you can go steady. The bogs, they're not that bad. I mean, if you can just carry a bit of pace through them, if you stop in them and then try and get out of them, they're going to be really bad, but they're all very sort of okay at the moment, so just sort of try and whip over them and not make a big deal of it, and they'll last longer. For the spectators, the families, if you want to watch the bog, there's a footpath that runs down the side of this hedge, down the side of that wood, and you can just see the bog on the left. The farmer's asked me to say he doesn't want you walking, and obviously the rider's riding across any of his crop, and there's some sections, brown sections, that are ploughed field that he's just put seed down, and he's really fussy about them, so no walking on those bits either. Rickster, anything else? That's it. That's it. Yeah. Usual thing, blue taped area, which is on the way in and on the way out. No, walking pace only, and there's a clock as you come in. So on the last few laps, you can go right through and miss the pits altogether and just go to the finish area. So anyone got any questions?
Is it a full lap special?
No, it's just, you'll see where it's marked, it's like a third of a lap. And that's on lap 2 and 3.
The riders are gathering for the 10 o'clock start. It's 4 every minute. It's now gone to 9:58, so just under 2 minutes. A few spectators have come along to watch them go. We have a young gentleman over there, all the way from Ireland, helping. You see, they come from anywhere. We have another clutch of officials there. Part of the course with Europa. And we're just waiting. We're coming up to 9:59. When that's finished, they'll be off. AC steward today, Alan Foscue. Just pan round. We only got the one here. Bev is hiding up here, Groper. We've got Jill Hart, one of our specialists. She's getting lower and lower in the chair so she can't be seen. But she's still laughing. 10 o'clock now, and here goes the first one off, Jason Morland. Number 2, I forget his name is, but he's a visitor. Chris Hockey's waiting for him to show him the way round. Number 4, I think it's Steve Mason. No off. This is the easy part. They've got plenty of time to do what they need to do. It's right at the end of the day, when they have a shorter time and more laps to do. "10 seconds to go for the next lot." It's Don Blackman who's sending them off. and then they're ready to go. It's not like a hare and hound. Up to the next minute. Number 8, bit late starting. If he doesn't start within a minute, he loses. He has penalty points. Of course, it had to be Craig Roper, didn't it? Number 8. The next lot, 9, 10, 11 and 12 is Jack Legg, Stephen Revitt, top right, 11 Sam Toy and 12 Nick Ames. And Nick Ames is the first expert. There, they're starting up now. It's coming up, yeah, 10:02, off they go. Number 12, 11, 9. Number 10, Stephen Revitt just hanging back there.
Apparently not. Oh, really?
Kathy Blackman to the right, I'm pleased to see her here today. Bev Roper in the middle and Jill Hart on the end there. That's going to give it chilly, she's putting her coat on. As the next 4 are white. And it's a pleasure to see Kathy up and walking after her riding accident. Here is the young photographer. I think you call him the future David Bailey, perhaps. I have his name somewhere, but as usual I can't find it. Here we go. JC Bidmead Photography. Events, wildlife and portraits. He's got a Facebook site, email address. So it's nice to see him, and he donated a few photos of Foxtrot. It's nice to see him here today.